Oh Dragoon, such a fun monster. I know the opinion on this card is very split. Like, I read a poll on my community tab asking if I should include the Dragoon in builds. And honestly, the votes were 50-50. Now, if this were a Danganronpa, I would call for a scrim debate, but this is not Danganronpa. So yeah. So, it's time to address Dragoon. Where will I use it, will I use it, and stuff like that. So, first off, what does Dragoon bring to your deck? The conditions to run it aren't that bad. You need to run a Predaplant Link, which just requires 2 monsters. It's not picky at all. It can be any 2 monsters, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, 2 effect monsters, but that's not the issue, as you can also just link away non-monster to Link Spider, for example. So, basically it's just 2 monsters. What do you get in return? Well, it's not just a Predaplant Link, you also need to run Red Eyes Fusion in your deck, and the Dark Magician and Red Eyes. Dark Magician and Red Eyes can be drawn. If you open Red Eyes Fusion, you're kinda boned. So it's almost entirely like Brilliant Fusion. What do you get in return? In return, you get a very big 3k attack beater, called Dragoon of Dark Red Eyes. I don't know what the TCG name is anymore, to be honest. I know it's Dragoon, I'll just call it Dragoon. But you'll get a 3k attack beater that cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. That enables you to, twice per turn, destroy 1 monster your opponent controls, not even targeting, and dealing burn damage equal to their original attack. And once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, doesn't matter which card or effect, you can just discard a card to negate it, destroy it, and make this gain toast attack. So a monster that is comparable to Dragoon is Shooting Quasar Dragon. They're both high attack beaters that are boss monsters that have a once per turn negate. Now the big difference is that Quasar requires at least 6 monsters to summon, since you need 3 synchros to finally summon the actual monster, and that it's not that great as Dragoon. Dragoon is actually stronger. That's one of the big issues with Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, to be honest. Why would I ever play Quasar or Blazar if I can just go into Dragoon instead? Dragoon just gives me that much more power at a lower cost. Yes, you're locked out of summoning for the rest of the turn, but that's why I do it at the end of your regular plays. All it requires is to affect monsters on the field and for you to run some inconvenient cards, which is fine. And after a single negate, you already match monsters like Blazar and Quasar in attack. Sure, it can only attack once, it's not like Quasar which can attack twice, but its ability to just destroy multiple monsters and inflict burn damage more than compensates for that. It also cannot be targeted or destroyed by any card effects, which also gives it an edge. I mean, Lightning Storm is a popular card after all. So this totally outclasses almost any boss monster in the game and it's very easy to summon. That's why it's, in my opinion, a great card. It gives any deck in the game, doesn't matter which deck, an easy accessible boss monster. Now, what does this mean? This means that very weak decks, like just reptiles in general, for example, Reptilianus, for example, can just run Dragoon. I mean, everyone can run Unexpected Die. Magician's Souls is a very strong generic card, it's a bit like Engage. Honestly, I feel like Dragoon with Souls is like the new 3 Engage 100 drones. It's very usable and exploitable in every deck, so why not run it in almost every deck? Yes, it might become a bit boring, not exciting to see, but you know, as Wiseman once said, blame Konami for that, not me. They refused to print good support for old archetypes. Guess I'll have to do it myself. And with that, I mean, I'll start using Dragoon. Now, of course, I won't be throwing Dragoon in literally every single deck. There will be some things to keep in mind. It's going to be simple. What I'm currently planning is, from now on, every day I will be uploading 2 replay videos. That's the goal. It has been for a while. Most of the time I've been keeping it up with it since I declared that goal. One of the 2 uploads will be a Dragoon related video, which means a Dragoon build. The other one will be pure as it gets. It will not be Dragoon focused. Maybe if in some exceptions with like Dark Magician or something. But besides that, it will not be Dragoon focused. The other slot will be Dragoon with another deck. The reason why is simple. Name a few decks that you think are completely worthless. Ice Barrier, you know, Reptilianus, I already talked about Volcanics. Every single one of these decks can easily run Dragoon and suddenly have a boss monster and suddenly have the ability to play at a casual level. It literally gives power to weaker decks. Something I personally really like. It's something some people might dislike, and I've already seen in the post that some people do dislike it. That's why I will be clearly putting Dragoon in either the thumbnail or the title of the video if I am using it. So if you do not want to see Dragoon related videos, it's simple. Just don't click on the video for that. Like, I'll still be doing non-Dragoon videos, of course, but I mean, it's an opportunity to play weaker decks again, and that's an opportunity I don't want to miss out on. I mean, shit, even X-Sabers will be playable with this, even Reptilianus once again, without any additional support for Konami's side. And once the card actually drops, they might soon hit it, and then we've lost that chance to basically play those decks. Now, there's one thing that some people point out. Oh my god, Dragoon is limited in the OCG. Well, it's not limited here. I play TCG with cards that have yet to release. So, what does that mean? It's simple. I will be playing 2 copies of Dragoon in decks that can easily go into it multiple times. It's that simple. Just because it got limited in the OCG doesn't mean it will be limited here. People think the TCG sometimes copies OCG. Sometimes I do with the ban list, but that's not guaranteed. There's no telling what Konami will do. My prediction is that it will not preventively hit the engine. We'll probably hit it a month after the Megaton. At that point, you know, quite some time has passed by. Besides, all of us are stuck playing online at the moment, so it doesn't really matter either. Also, one fun thing to keep in mind with Dragoon that some people might not notice yet. If you look at the Megaton, the new one, and you read closely the information there are no promos for this Megaton. There are no promos for this Megaton. What does this mean? That means it will be added to the regular pool of secrets. Good luck pulling your playset of Dragoon. That card surely won't be expensive as hell. Oh, God bless this game. I don't think most people have realized it yet, but let that sink in. You need to pull your Dragoon. It will not be a promo. There have been no promos confirmed for the Megatons, and I don't think there will be. So, good luck pulling your Dragoon. Or paying 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, whatever price it will have, bucks. Because goddamn, that card's gonna be expensive. But yeah, just know that Dragoon will be in a lot of decks, and some people might disagree with this decision, but it's just too strong of a card to not run. Together with cards like Magician's Souls and Parallel Exceed. So, hope you guys don't mind too much. I will be making it clear in video, titles and thumbnails when I do run it. But yeah, don't shoot the messenger, I'm just trying my best for you guys. And sometimes, in order to offer the best content and to diversify the decks I can offer, I need to make choices that are unpopular, like this one. So hope you guys don't mind too much. It will increase the variety in archetypes you will be seeing, at the cost of seeing Dragoon in those decks, which I think is worth it. Some people might disagree, well, that's too bad. And it will also make it easier for me to make content, that's also a big point. I've been struggling keeping up with content because sometimes I feel very demotivated to play this game, because of the difference between fun decks and casual play. Casual decks like Madolche, because Madolche is now, that level is casual right now, that's very fun. Yeah, so you know, it makes it easier for me to consistently upload and to boost all decks. So yeah, that's why I will run Dragoon in videos. And of course, if you don't like this decision, you can still just keep subscribed. I will be making it clear when Dragoon is run in the deck, for now at least. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed me being straightforward with information, talking to you guys about this. I think it's something you guys need to know, that's why I made this video. It does concern almost all of you. See you guys next time. Stardew signing out.